we take our pork out to the grill, before we prepare the meat, let's make a marinade for the meat. A classic Greek marinade. And a marinade consists of three very important things. First being your oil, second being something acidic, and third being your seasoning. The oil we're using today is going to be an olive oil. Something acidic, we're going to use red wine, and we're going to use some citrus, some lemon juice. And then the seasoning is going to be a mix of both dry seasonings and then fresh as well, in terms of a crushed garlic and a minced onion. Now, to make our classic Greek marinade, we're using a couple of ingredients. As I said, the olive oil. We're also using the lemon juice. We're also using the red wine. You'll find that we have ground thyme, and we also have oregano, and then crushed garlic and our minced onion. This is very important to remember when making a marinade. A glass bowl or a resealable bag. Let's not use anything metal because the marinade doesn't react well with the metal. So just keep that in mind. However you decide to prepare that marinade, glass bowl or a resealable bag. And plan ahead. Marinades, they can go from 2 hours to 24 hours. So if you want to make something tonight, give it 2 hours in a marinade, or if you want to plan ahead for the next day, it can easily sit for up to 24 hours. Always refrigerate the marinade. Do not leave it at room temperature. Let's start adding the ingredients. Olive oil. How exciting is this red wine? So again, this is part of something acidic that needs to go into the marinade. We have a lemon juice that will also add some much needed acid. We'll do dry next. Oregano, ground thyme, crushed garlic, love garlic, and your minced onions. This, again, is your classic Greek marinade. So we seal it up, let the air out of the bag, and you want to make sure that all of the flavors are distributed evenly. So you want to massage, you want to smush as well, and make sure it's all distributed nice and evenly. Move the bag around, flip it, just so it's not all sitting in one spot, right? It sits in one spot, only one spot gets the real flavor, the real marinade. And here's the other trick, never, ever, ever reuse a marinade. So once this is done, so is the marinade. It's gone. We get rid of it. We toss it. So now that all of this is evenly distributed, we're going to put it into the refrigerator. Remember, 2 hours up to 24 hours, depending on when you're going to be using it and who's coming over. Resealable bag or a glass bowl, never metal bowl. And then once you're done with the marinade, it's done too. It's out of here. For these tips and more great recipes, you have to check out manitobapork.com.